Hey there, and welcome back. It's June, and for over 70 million Americans, that means another Social Security payment is either already here or on its way soon. But this month isn't just about your usual deposit date. Behind the scenes, a few important changes could affect how your benefits are delivered, how long you wait for help, and even how much you get down the road. One of the biggest headlines: Social Security retirement payments are hitting a new milestone. For the first time ever, the average monthly check is expected to pass tacos and days. It's not a huge jump from last month, but it's still a major moment in the program's history, especially with prices rising and so many folks counting on every dollar just to get by. Before we dive deeper, I'd love to hear from you. Have you had any trouble with your payments lately, or has something actually gone smoother than usual? Drop your experience in the comments. Your story could help someone else feel less alone or give them a heads up on what to expect. And if these monthly updates help you stay prepared, consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free and make sure you won't miss the next one. Now let's kick things off with June's payment schedule, because it's a little different than usual for some people. If you receive SSI, Supplemental Security Income, your June payment was actually sent out early on Friday, May 30th. Why? Because June 1st landed on a Sunday. And when that happens, payments move up to the last business day of the previous month. It's a common SSA rule, but it still catches folks off guard. So if you got 2 SSI payments in May, totally normal. You won't see a separate payment in June. For those receiving both SSI and regular Social Security, or if your benefit started before May 1997, your main Social Security payment is scheduled for Tuesday, June 3rd. For everyone else, benefits starting after May 1997, your payment date depends on your birthday. Birthday between the 1st 10th? Your check arrives Wednesday, June 11th. Birthday between the 11th, 20th? Look for it, Wednesday, June 18th. Birthday between the 21st, 31st on? Expect it. Wednesday, June 25th. As always, direct deposits usually land early in the morning. Mail checks can take a bit longer depending on your local mail carrier. Double check that your bank info and mailing address are up to date to avoid delays. Now, back to that $2,000 milestone. As of April, the average Social Security retirement benefit hit $1,999.197, basically right at the mark. This bump comes mostly from this year's 2% cost of living adjustment, COLA. And while that increase helps a little, many of you've told me it still doesn't keep up with the cost of food, rent, or prescriptions. That's why there's a renewed push in Washington to change how COLA gets calculated. Right now, it's based on the CPIW, which tracks spending patterns of working adults. Some lawmakers and advocacy groups want to switch it to the CPIE, which better reflects how seniors actually spend. It's not law yet, but the conversation's gaining steam. Here's something else frustrating, folks. Overpayments. Earlier this year, the SSA revived a rule letting them withhold 100% of your check if they said you were overpaid, even if it wasn't your fault. That sparked major backlash, rightfully so. After public and lawmaker pressure, the agency reversed that decision on April 25th. Now, the most the SSA can withhold is 50% of your monthly benefit, unless you agree to let them take more. It's still a big chunk, but not as brutal as losing your entire payment. If you get one of these letters, don't ignore it. You can appeal the overpayment, request a waiver, or set up a payment plan. Acting fast is key. Delays make it tougher to resolve. Heads up on another curveball. New identity verification rules. As of April 14th. If you're applying for retirement, survivors, or family benefits, and you're not using the online portal, you might need to verify your identity in person. This is part of a bigger fraud prevention push. It doesn't apply to SSI, SSDI, or Medicare applicants. But if your application gets flagged, you could need to visit a Social Security office. And that's not always easy, especially with what's happening at the SSA right now. Under the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE for short, staffing cuts and automation are becoming the new normal. The goal? To cut waste and modernize government systems, including Social Security. So far, that's meant over 7,000 SSA employees have left their jobs through buyouts or early retirement, and at least 25 field offices have closed. That's about 12% of the entire workforce gone. In theory, new AI tools are supposed to pick up the slack, especially on phone lines, where wait times averaged 112 minutes. Over 400,000 people call the SSA daily, and the agency says these systems will handle calls faster. But many folks are still struggling to get answers. There are now over 575,000 pending retirement claims, and reports of long lines, missed appointments, and slow processing are piling up. It's leaving some feeling pushed aside in a system that's getting harder to navigate. At the same time, DOJ is also cracking down on fraud. One recent effort? Purging over 12 million outdated or suspicious records from SSA systems, including people listed as over 120 years old, who were still in databases. According to Musk and SSA officials, this reduces the risk of benefits going to the wrong people. But critics argue fraud focus shouldn't come at the cost of accessibility. If you were born in 1960, this is a big year for you. You've officially reached full retirement age. That means you can now claim your retirement benefits without any reductions. You still have the option to claim early or wait longer to boost your monthly benefit, but 67 is the new baseline for full benefits. Finally, let's talk taxes on Social Security. There's been lots of buzz about President Trump's proposal to eliminate federal income taxes on Social Security benefits. Pausing here to share something that might help you or someone you care about. If you're 65 plus or helping someone who is, you know how overwhelming Medicare can feel. The mailers, the endless calls, all claiming they've got the best plan. It's exhausting. When my team and I dug into this, we found EMR Chapter A. What stood out wasn't just that they compare all 24,000 plus plans, it was their story. The founders built Chapter after their own parents got stuck in the wrong Medicare plans. They realized how many people were being misled or pressured into choices that didn't fit them. That's what makes Chapter different. Their advisors aren't paid to push one plan. They're salaried, independent, and genuinely there to help. You'll talk to a real person who takes time to understand your doctors, prescriptions, and preferences, then helps you make a decision you feel good about. The call? Totally free. No pressure, no gimmicks, just honest support. If you're already in the right plan, they'll tell you. If not, they'll help you find one that fits. Want to talk to someone today? Call Chapter at me615-639-1937 or visit askchapter.org money-quaff. Again, that's 615-639-1937 now. It's free and could save you a lot of stress. Back to the update. The tax cut plan has strong support, especially from those on fixed incomes. But it comes with a high price tag, nearly $950 billion over 10 years, and hasn't passed yet. So for now, if your income hits the taxable threshold, you'll still pay taxes on your benefits in 2025. So what should you do this month? 1. Know your payment date, especially if you're expecting a check later in June based on your birthday. If you're on SSI, remember, you already got your June payment early on May 30th. There's no separate June payment. If something's off, missing deposit, overpayment letter, don't wait. Log into your My Social Security account or call the SSA. Local legal aid can also help if things get complicated. And I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Did your payment arrive on time? Have you dealt with long wait times, new rules, or anything else that felt different? Drop a comment below. The more we share, the more we all learn. If this update helped you, give it a thumbs up so more people can find it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. These changes come fast, and I'll break them down for you every month. Stick around till the end next time, too. We've always got key takeaways you won't want to miss. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon.